I'm the Rap Critic, and Eminem is back. Again. Well, I mean, I guess he had to return eventually. Either that or retire for a couple of days like Jay-Z, you know. Most rappers don't just stop rapping. But the point is, Eminem is back, and he has a new single. And as you may know, Eminem's record for music has been a little unreliable since about 2004. Encore, ironically, no one ever wanted to hear again, and Relapse somehow ultimately ended up being worse. But Recovery was a welcome breath of fresh air, as his lyrics were tighter and well thought out, especially after seeing how horribly he could fall into mediocrity. However, some people still had a problem with it. They felt he was still complaining about his life too much and whatnot, which I didn't see a problem with, because I felt like the tracks where he did go into more personal problems weren't that overbearing, and properly updated us on what his life's been like, which is what he used to do on his older albums anyway. Anyone remember Rock Bottom or Cleaning Out My Closet or The Way I Am? And besides, there really weren't that many glum, reflective songs on it anyways. I feel like people colored their perception of the album based on Not Afraid, which was such a bold move in and of itself, because before then, the first single off of every one of Eminem's albums has always been a lighter, sillier song. However, the idea of him coming back from 2 albums and then not giving us what we typically expect from him, it changed how people approach the album. However, for his new single, Berserk, we're back to the silly lead single formula. And to that end, although I miss old Eminem, I fear a possible regression. Especially since his new album is called The Marshall Mathers LP 2. Because, yeah, apparently sequels to successful albums are a thing in rap nowadays. Yep, are you a rapper who's been in the game for a long time, but you don't know if the random selection of songs you put on your new album will resonate with your audience? Just call it a sequel! Sure, the songs don't thematically relate to anything beyond the typical violence, cash, hose anthems, and the first album probably didn't have a main theme to begin with, but the point is, you've reminded fans and critics of your first classic album, and now you will undoubtedly have undeserved hype behind it. Well, anyways, the point is, Eminem's back with a new party single. But the question is, will it end up being a single that could be compared to the likes of The Real Slim Shady or Without Me? Or will he relapse into mediocrity again? Well, let's see.
Now the shit's about to kick off, this party looks whack. Let's take it back to straight hip-hop and start it from scratch.
Okay, well let me say the first thing that I appreciate about this song. It has energy. I'm tired of party songs that are, well...
gas pedal.
This song sounds like Eminem is putting his heart into it, and that he wants you to feel the energy that he feels. The first lines of this song are basically, man, this new stuff sucks, let's get this party started!
I'm about to bloody this jack up, everybody get back. That's why my pin needs a pad, cause my rhyme's on a red tag.
Was anyone else weirded out by that last part? Like, did Ad Rock from the Beastie Boys take over his brain for a couple seconds? I mean, the lyrics were clever and whatnot, but there was no reason why you had to say that like that.
Just like I did with addiction, I'm about to...
Using a punchline about how he's gonna rip the mic as a double entendre for how he quit his addiction to drugs? Yo, I don't care what you say, that's respectable and badass. Although I can't help but notice that I'm starting to hear little remnants of the stupid accents coming back. I hope that stops. Soon.
Like a magician, critics, I turn up.
Okay, I really want to respect the wordplay here, but really, what's up with you overemphasizing the punchlines and putting all these vocal effects on your voice? Aren't you more of a quick-witted guy who's always, like, skating from one joke to the next? Like, for a lot of Eminem songs where he's just playing the role of a smartass, the jokes whiz by so quickly, sometimes you're not even aware you just heard something supremely clever. With this song, it just feels like he's laying on the punches a little too thick, and it does a disservice to the overall presentation.
Got him still on the fence, whether the but quick to get impaired when I tell him.
Oh, did you see what he did there? Oh, allow me to explain so that there may be no ambiguity. You see the joke?
I can't believe I'm doing this, but I have to say, despite how bafflingly clever this is, I just feel like I'm being socked in the face by these punchlines. But maybe it's not him. Maybe he's just responding to the beat, which has a very direct, striking tone created by Rick Rubin here, known for making harsher, crushing beats like his work with the Beastie Boys or his work on 99 Problems by Jay-Z. But this beat just feels too busy, and while I feel that Eminem's writing corresponds to the tone of the music, it feels like it doesn't trust the listener to want to hear Eminem's lyrics. But like, it's Eminem. We're gonna hear you, dude. I don't know, maybe this is me nitpicking and this is his new style, but it just feels needlessly over-exaggerated.
So sick from looking pale, well that's my PG. About to go, yeah bitch, shout out to me. Let's bring it back to that vintage slim. The order NCN mixed with Da Vinci and NC Rin. And I don't mean Stimpy's friend. Been public enemy since you thought PE was Jim.
See, right here, this is you doing what you do best. Lacing lyric upon lyric with amazing wordplay, but at the same time, every time he says bitch, it feels like they were just superimposed on the track just to meet the cursing quota for every one of his songs.
Kick shoes off, let your head out.
All night long.
Are they still letting you sing?
Pull your beard out.
What?
Pull your beard out.
beard? What, was that intended for ZZ Top over here? Because I don't know who else that instruction would be for. I mean, I've heard party songs tell people to do some pretty outlandish things, but I gotta say, grow a beard is quite possibly the most inactive thing I've ever heard commanded of an audience. I mean, I know you're 40 years old and stuff like that, but dude, I don't want to hear about the mundane things you do when you're bored in a party song. Grow your beard out, watch paint dry, eat a box of Oreos all night long, watch your movies, maybe masturbate, fall asleep on the couch all night long.
So baby, make just like cake, better let yourself go, let yourself go.
I feel like I should make fun of this joke because, you know, who the hell still cares about Kevin Federline? But dude, what the hell happened, man? Weren't you like a backup dancer or something? How the hell do you develop that much of a dad belly?
Your body's banging, jump me in, bang, bang, bang. Yes, sir, Bob. I was thinking the same thing. So come get on this kid's rock, bob with the bob, dang, dang.
Well, this is kind of clever. I mean, yeah, it doesn't do it too bad here, but in general, I'm not a fan of rappers repeating words and phrases in a verse for the sole purpose of filling up space.
Pow, 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 chicka, pow, chicka, wow, wow.
Like that.
Gotcha, girl, woman, pow, 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 pow.
Or that.
Dumb it down, I don't know how, how.
No, I think you do.
At least I know that I don't know. Question is, are you both so smart enough to feel stupid?
No, yes.
Hope so.
Okay.
When they say that love is powerful as cough syrup and styrofoam, all I know is I fell asleep, then woke up in that Monte Carlo.
Interesting thing about this line. Some people think that this lyric is somehow dissing Ace Hood because it's similar to the chorus of Bugatti.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
But honestly, I don't see it. This is Eminem here. If he wanted to throw shots at someone, he'd do just that. This is just making a comical parallel between Ace rapping about luxury and good fortune and him rapping about waking up after sex in the back of a crappy old car. Now, that's not a diss. This is a diss.
Will Smith don't got a cuss in his raps to sell records. Well, I do, so fuck him and fuck you too.
Hell, he makes an actual diss to someone in the very next line.
All I know is I fell asleep, then woke up in that Monte Carlo with the ugly Kardashian, Lamar. Oh, sorry, yo, we done both set the bar low.
That is a diss. Why isn't anyone talking about that?
Bars hard, drugs hard, though that's the past, but I done did enough codeine and not future in it tomorrow.
And some people think that this is a diss to Future, but I'm sticking to my point. A play on words doesn't automatically equate to disrespect.
Bingo, I ain't got no money to borrow, but I am trying to find a way to get you alone. Girl, you're fixing to get your heart broke. Don't be absurd, man. You bird brain baby. I ain't called anybody baby since Birdman. Unless you're a swallow.
Wow, I think that's the first time Birdman's been involved in something you could remotely call clever. And for those of you that don't know, yes, there is a rapper named Birdman, also known as Baby. And look, dude, if you're a 44-year-old man who shares your rap name with both a silly Adult Swim TV show and a Justin Bieber song, dude, I think it's time to head back to the drawing board on rap names. Although, to be fair, both of those things came out after he chose those names. Quite unfortunate, actually.
Word, Rick, word, man, you heard. But don't get discouraged, girl, this is your jam. Unless you got toe jam.
Shoes off, let your head out.
I gotta say, that's a slick way of bringing it back to the bridge. Overall, I give this song a 4 out of 5. It's not gonna replace any of his classic songs anytime soon, and to be real with you, I don't know if it has a lot of replay value for me, but he brought an energy and wittiness that put it miles ahead of anything in Encore or Relapse, and honestly, that's all I'm really looking for. Just knowing that he can still bring a certain flavor to hip-hop that puts him above the rest lyrically, despite some questionable parts concerning his delivery. But yeah, I find it to be a satisfactory piece that gives me the feeling that he was putting time and honest effort into his rhymes, and so in that sense, it succeeded for me. Well, I'm the Rap Critic, and I'm glad to say that I can positively look forward to the Marshall Mathers LP 2. See you later.